Presentation of Sewing Connection with Shirley Adams has been made possible by Jeanett's Fabric Boutique of Wakarusa. Jeanett's carries a full line of new home sewing machines, fabric, and sewing supplies. Jeanett's Fabric Boutique of Wakarusa.
You alone made the difference, and thanks to you, WNIT reached its August membership goal. But we can't count our blessings until we can count on your fulfillment. So please put your check in the mail today, and if you missed your chance to call in a pledge, you may still do so by calling the station. And let continued great programming be our continuing thanks.
They feel, perhaps as we do. They pay tribute to the fallen. They will risk the entire herd to protect one of their own. Do we share more with these great creatures than we realize? Follow the last free-roaming African elephants in Reflections on Elephants, a new National Geographic special.
Tonight at 7 on WNIT.
The following program is a co-production of Nancy's Notions and Wisconsin Public Television. Nancy has written a 12-page booklet on Wraps for Magic Moments. It contains fully illustrated step-by-step instructions for all 3 parts of this series. It's only $3, including shipping. Order Wraps for Magic Moments, booklet number TR860, by calling toll-free 1-800-336-8373. Credit card orders only. Or send a check or money order for $3 with your name and address to Nancy's Notions, P.O. Box 683, Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, 53916-0683. Sorry, no CODs.
PBS, at the heart of today's headlines.
Newt Gingrich presided over 100 days of sweeping legislative reforms. His agenda could affect the country for generations to come. PBS takes you behind the scenes of this historic session of Congress. Freedom, opportunity, taking responsibility. This is the American promise.
I think the people who say democracy doesn't work anymore haven't really tried it.
The American Promise explores how democracy is working all over the country every single day. The world's changing faster than you can imagine. And only one place can help you make sense of it all. PBS. Covering issues of today so you're ready for tomorrow. Providing intelligent reporting, intriguing discussions, taking you behind the headlines. Absorbing, provocative, limitless. PBS. We don't tell you what to think. We give you something to think about.
The idea of landing a man on the moon once seemed only imaginable. Now the legend of America's lunar achievements is proudly relived in Missions to the Moon. Celebrate the 25th anniversary of the first landing, from inspiration to accomplishment, from one world to another planet. Voyage with America's famed Apollo astronauts who charted an unmatched course into history. Don't miss the anniversary special, Missions to the Moon.
Tonight at 8, 9 in Michigan on WNIT.
We all want good doctors.
In the rush to managed health care, are we getting the best care?
The issue is, what choices do you have?
First, we find out what kind of health plan they have, and then we look in the computer and see what they're allowed, and then...
Wait, so what do we do?
Arthur Miller moderates a lively discussion you don't want to miss. After all, it's your money and your life.
Tonight at 9, 10 in Michigan on WNIT.
Presentation of Quilt in a Day has been made possible by Yoder Department Store. Yoder's has thousands of bolts of quilting fabric and quilting supplies. Experienced quilters are happy to help you at Yoder's Department Store, Shipshewana.
The companion book to this program, Rail Fence, is available at local fabric stores or order with your credit card for $8.95 plus shipping and handling. Call 1-800-U2-QUILT between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Videotapes of this program are available for $11.95 each. Major funding for this program was provided by Elna, Swiss quality sewing machines, sergers, and presses. Additional funding was provided by Fiskars, precision cutting tools and accessories since 1649. June Taylor, quality pressing, sewing, and quilting products. Craft Guard, fabric protectant for sewing and craft projects.
Welcome to a place that is always just beginning, that rouses itself day to day and year to year to admire what it's made, starting with nothing, then rushes to invent itself all over again. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. There are a million stories in the streets of the cities we never finish building. We intend to tell them all.
Sometimes you come face to face with yourself and with your past.
All aboard the Bolshoi Express for a very special homecoming when Dance World legend Natalia Makarova takes her son and us on a trip through Mother Russia.
For me, the chance to show my very American son my country.
From St. Petersburg to Tashkent, our next great railway journey.
Tomorrow at 7 on WNIT.
Behold a breathtaking underwater ballet choreographed entirely by nature. Shadows in a desert sea.
Sunday at 8 on WNIT.
Wherever you want to go, whatever you want to see, you'll find it on PBS. From high hopes to shooting hoops, dark hidden places, and music that shakes your soul. Secrets worth telling, and others worth keeping. Classic stories, and the stuff history is made of. Dreamers, schemers, and people just like you. So explore, reflect, enjoy, decide where you want to go, and PBS will take you there. We don't just bring you the world, we make a world of difference. If PBS doesn't do it, who will?
The South Bend Community School Corporation offers free GED Adult Basic Education classes Monday through Thursday. Morning and afternoon classes are available and registration begins at any time. To make an appointment or to check schedule times, call 219-284-1450.
Presentation of the Embroidery Studio has been made possible by Eakins Needlework Crafts, a major supplier of specialty needlework items, embroidery classes, and study groups available. Eakins Needlework Crafts, 115 Klein in Mishawaka.
The Embroidery Studio is made possible in part by Coates & Clark for sewing and knitting and craft products, and by the National Needlework Association, dedicated to education, enhancement, and promotion of the needle arts, with additional support from Serendipity Designs, a manufacturer and distributor of needle art designs and accessories. Heirlooms, a design book containing instructions for the Series 4 sampler and 9 additional projects, can be yours for $16.95. The Series 4 instructional video is available for $29.95. If you'd like to have all 13 programs from Series 4 of the Embroidery Studio for your video library, the cost is $49.95. For a free catalog containing all items offered by the Embroidery Studio or to place an order, call 1-800-342-9572.
PBS, a never-ending journey.
He's no Marco Polo. She's no Christopher Columbus.
I'll sit down.
But they do have something in common. They've set out on a personal quest. From Australia's rugged outback to a drum jam in South Korea, 6 personal tour guides trek into some of the most beautiful and remote places in the world.
Lying down, I felt dangerously that I might never think of a reason to get up again.
Follow the ancient path of Cortez and roam the markets of Marrakesh when you follow these international voyagers on their great journeys.
The idea of landing a man on the moon once seemed only imaginable. Now the legend of America's lunar achievements is proudly relived in missions to the moon. Celebrate the 25th anniversary of the first landing, from inspiration to accomplishment, from one world to another planet. Voyage with America's famed Apollo astronauts who charted an unmatched course into history. Don't miss the anniversary special, Missions to the Moon.
Tonight at 8, 9 in Michigan on WNIT.
We all want good doctors.
In the rush to managed health care, are we getting the best care?
The issue is, what choices do you have?
First, we find out what kind of health plan they have, and then we look in the computer and see what they're allowed, and then...
Wait, so what do we do?
Arthur Miller moderates a lively discussion you don't want to miss. After all, it's your money and your life.
Tonight at 9, 10 in Michigan on WNIT.
Hi, I'm Harry Quiava. I'm fishing here at Pleasant Lake. WNIT belongs to me.
A portion of WNIT's programming has been made possible by Erica's Craft and Sewing Center, South Bend, the Sewer's Choice, authorized dealer for 5 brands of sewing machines and sergers, offering a unique program of classes and services.
Funding for Martha's Sewing Room is provided by Parsons Cabinet Company, YLI Corporation, Fiskars Incorporated, and Clotilda of Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Martha's Sewing Room is offering a 266-page program guide which includes patterns, detailed instructions, and additional information related to this 13-part series. The cost is $23.45. The entire Martha's Sewing Room television series is also available on home video. Each tape includes at least 4 programs. The cost per tape is $29.95. To order, call 1-800-547-4176.
By the age of 5, the average American child will have spent at least 4,000 hours watching TV, absorbing the good, the bad, and the frightening. At Public Television, we recognize the power and influence of our medium, which is why we offer programs that nurture and educate to help prepare kids for kindergarten, grade school, and the University of Life.
In the sky, have you ever watched the birds fly by?
I'm Red Green, the handyman's poet. If you've got 7 spare tires to spare, I'll show you how to make a steel-belted easy chair. What can you do with an old wrecked car? Watch the next episode of the Red Green Show, where we don't just recycle, we bicycle.
Saturday at 8 on WNIT.
I'm Jeffrey Lyons, co-host of Sneak Preview.
And I'm Michael Medved. Join us each week for TV's original Consumer's Guide to the Movies, where we give you more information and more complete scenes so you can make your decision on the new films that are must-see and the ones that are must-miss.
Plus our Family Find, weekly recommendations for new films and videos the whole family can enjoy. So catch Sneak Previews at 8:30 Saturday evenings on WNIT television.
Next time on Masterpiece Theater, the true story of Sir Anthony Blunt, surveyor of Queen Elizabeth's pictures and spy.
If something is not what it claims to be, what is it?
An enigma?
We know there were 5.
Burgess, McLean, the first two. Philby, the third. You're the fourth. Who's the fifth?
A Question of Attribution on Masterpiece Theater.
Sunday at 9 on WNIT.
Millions are marching at once towards the same horizon. Fortune has been promised them somewhere in the West, and to the West they go to find it.
Soon there will come from the rising sun a different kind of man from any you have yet seen.
The Way West on the American Experience.
Monday at 8 on WNIT.